that's right. So we will start seated, and you can have a blanket or a cushion to sit on if you like, and you can choose your leg position. It might be you just want to be outstretched, or your feet together, or your legs crossed, or whatever feels good really, because the main thing is we want to have our spine nice and straight, our chest nice and open, so avoiding this rounding and looking down, so we can take some nice deep breaths. Breath is medicine for our mind, and movement is medicine for our body. So let's start with our mind. Have your hands either facing up or down. Roll those shoulders around. And as you do, start to tune in to your breath. Feel it. You can take some deep, exaggerated breaths. Really exaggerate. It just signals to the body we're slowing down and observing. When you're ready, be still and see if you can close your eyes. Notice your spine now, from your tailbone to the top of the crown. Can you lengthen a little more? Sit up taller, as if you're being pulled by some string above your head. When you're straight, stay there and observe your breath now. Don't change or alter the speed or the depth. Simply notice the in and out flow. This is the medicine for your mind. Take 10 breaths now and focus on every single one and see if it clears your mind of everything else. Do it now. Observe how your body responds, relaxing in the shoulders as you breathe out, filling the chest and lengthening the spine as you breathe in. Today we focus on the summer solstice. They say in yoga, it's the moment of the deepest inhale. Feel that now. Breathe in deep till you can't breathe anymore in, and exhale slow and long. Now in class today, we will try to find that moment between the in and the exhale. Do it now. Breathe in. And before you exhale, pause. And exhale, slow, deep, full. Take 5 breaths now and find that moment. The pause between the in and the out. Feel how your body holds on, is full of fresh energy before it exhales, releases and lets go. One more deep breath. Then slowly open your eyes. Take some circles with the wrists and start to work the arms up high. As you exhale, take them wide and then down out to the sides. Breathe in. At the top, find that pause and then exhale down, down, down. As we breathe in from January, February, March, April, May, we stop at June, hold the in-breath and exhale, let it go. One more time, circle the wrist the other way. See how high above your head your arms can go. And then exhale, let it go. Then bring your hands to prayer. Let's take our sun breath flow. Breathe in. Look up to the hands. Exhale, take them wide, palms down, arms to the side. Turn the palms up, breathe in. Look up, look up, look up, till maybe the hands can touch. Then exhale, bring them down, tuck the chin into the chest. Breathe in, lift the arms, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, take them wide. Tuck your chin in, arms to the side. Turn the palms up, lift the arms up, rise the chin and head to the sky. Find the palms again and bring them down to chest, chin and thumbs. One more time. Can you do it with eyes closed? Then bring the arms by your sides, eyes open. If you want, you can change the cross of your legs if your legs have been crossed. Take your arms out wide and then bring your right arm over towards the left and twist to the right. Breathe in, take the arms out wide, look to your right. Exhale, take your right arm across to the left, twist to the left, look back. One more time like this, follow with your chin and your head, and as you exhale, take the twist and let both arms go to the left. Now we switch around to the other side. Exhale right, left arm across, head looks back. Then inhale, open to both sides. Exhale, back to the left, right. Look down your arm and then breathe in, open to the sides. One more time. Then plant your left arm down, lift up the right. As you exhale, fold over towards your left side. Breathe in, open up, turn your chin towards your armpit. Exhale, fold towards your left leg, arm down. Let's take two more. Close your eyes, really open up the chest. Exhale, fold over towards your leg. Last one, best one, lift up, tuck your chin. Exhale, how far down to the leg can you go? Can your head touch the knee? Open up wide and take both arms to the side. Exhale down to the right. Breathe in, turn your chin to the armpit and exhale, fold to the right. Breathe in, tuck the chin, exhale, fold to the leg. Carry on 2 more times. Really tuck the chin and exhale, fold to the leg. 1 more time, best one. Curl over and exhale. How much can we surrender down to the leg? Breathe in, lift up, arms wide, and exhale, arms to the side. Oh, well done. Hopefully that's woken up the shoulders. And now, if you haven't already, take your legs out, give them a little shake. And then just to warm up the hips, if you can, bring the soles of your feet to touch and give a little bounce with the knees out to the sides. If you can't, just have the legs like this and do a little bounce like this. See how wide you can open it so you still get the hip opening. And then if your feet are together, see if you can bring your heels closer. If your legs are wide apart, can you get them any wider? For 1 more round of sun breath. Tuck the tailbone, lift the chest. Find that length in your spine again. Then breathe in. Look up, chin up. Exhale, arms wide and tuck the chin into the chest. Palms up, reach up, lift up, look up till the palms maybe touch and you exhale to the start. Welcome to Solstice Yoga. Come and roll onto all fours. So we're going to use this flow to get a bit of heat and strength in the body. There'll be lots of options and I might turn to face you and face away so you can best see. First, if you've got a blanket and you know your knees might need support, put it underneath like me so you've got some more cushion for your knees. Let's start with a circle of our hips. We bring them back and to the side and up to the front before side and back again. See how much you can push your hip out to the side. How far can you lean forward and how far can you stretch back? Close your eyes. Take 1 more circle in this direction. When you reach the heels, reverse. Go back up the way you came. Keep closing the eyes as we roll around 2 more times. Breathe in as you come up. Pause. And then exhale back around 1 more time. Inhale, push the hip out. Pause. Then exhale. Down, hips, go back. In our next flow, if anything gets too much, come back to this pose. If you can, put your head on the floor or your blanket, or remember you can use books. Rest your arms, rest your head, lengthen the back of your neck. Roll your wrists around. And shake the wrists out. Then find yourself back to your tabletop. Spread the fingers wide. Pour the palm down. Lift the hips up above your knees. And let's do 5 cat-cows. Breathe in. Start to lift your chest. Dip your belly and tailbone lifts. Exhale, squeeze your core, arch your back, tailbone down. Close your eyes and do this flow 4 more times. Can you find that pause that expression of summer before the inhale turns to the exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale, let go. Take 2 more cat-cows. And remember, you can come back to cat-cow or child's pose anytime you need. Let's start to build up the summer heat. So taking our left arm out to the side, so it's in line with your shoulder and out to the side. This is our inhale. We lower our fingertips for exhale. Inhale, exhale. Find a flow that's in rhythm with your breath. Engage your core, squeeze your belly towards your spine. Now, this is our level 1. You can stay with that, or maybe take your right leg back, push the heel away, and try to keep the movement with the left arm going. If that feels okay, lift the right leg off the floor. Try to avoid it floppy and bent. Try and keep it straight and toes down. So as you inhale, lift up the left arm. As you exhale, let it come down. As you inhale, lift it up. As you exhale, let it come down. One more time. Then rest your right knee, left hand on the mat. I'm going to turn to face you so you can see this next one. You can do that same one again, or if you can, take the same left arm out to the left side. Take your right leg out to the side. So our inhale is exhale, inhale, exhale. See if you can do 2 more times, lifting your right leg out to the side and your left leg high. Then take the left hand to the center and the right leg comes back too. Swing your hips back, rest your head and take your arms by your sides, palms up. Wiggle your fingers. Clench and release. Relax your wrists and your head and take a deep breath there. Breathe. It's challenging holding limbs off the floor, so let your body have time to restore. One more breath here. Then come back on all fours. Bring this time your right arm out to the side. Keep both knees on the floor. As you inhale, you lift your arm. As you exhale, you bring it towards the floor. So the arm on the right is parallel to the floor. You can stay there, or if you can do a bit more, bring the left leg back, push the heel away, and keep the right arm moving this way. If you can do more, get more heat, more power, take the left foot off the floor, toes pointing down, engage your core. Keep moving the arm up and down, sync it with your breath. Inhale, pause, exhale, release. See if you can take a couple more. And keep steady and stable through your core. Then rest that left leg, bring it back to the knee, put your hands on the floor. Now it's time for the other side. So your right arm's coming out, your left leg to the side. If you can, try to lift as you inhale and lower as you exhale. Try not to lift your head, look across the floor. just beyond your mat. And see if you can take one more. Then bring the knee in, sway the hips back. This time, take the arms out wide. Bring your left arm over to one side, to the left side. Bring your right arm, if you can, put it on top of the left hand or towards it, and then rest your head. Getting a nice stretch on your right side body. Taking one more breath there. Then walking the hands to center, the right hand off the mat and the left hand on top. Resting the head down and taking 2 breaths there. Then hands back to center, come back onto the mat, all fours with your knees on your blanket or your mat. So now we're going to take a little flow to strengthen the body a little more. Tuck your toes under, lift up to downward dog, take your hips back, and then walk your feet, up and down, the heels up and down. Relax your head. Give a little nod, a little shake. Make sure you're lengthened in the neck. And now we take our flow. So watch this. Bend the knees, send the hips back. This is our bear pose. As we inhale, we take our head and stretch both legs back to a plank. As we exhale, we lower down. You can bring your knees down and then your chest. Inhale, little cobra. And exhale, push back all the way to child's pose. Inhale, lift to the square box. Exhale, tuck your toes and lift up to downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, push hips back. Inhale, take your weight forward and stretch back with your legs. Then exhale, you can bring your knees down or try to lower in a straight plank down. Release the toes, take a little cobra, and then exhale, push back. One more time, this flow, getting us ready for the next thing. Breathe in to all fours. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, push hips back. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Send the legs back. And then exhale, lower your body to the mat. Release the toes. Inhale, lift your chest. Look ahead beyond your mat. And then exhale, push back. Now have a rest. Let the head go down. Turn the palms up to rotate your shoulders. And give your hands a little wiggle. Find 2 breaths with the hands still, the neck lengthened. One more breath. Then come to sit up and rest your body back on your heels. Now move the blanket out the way if you've had it. And we're going to come and stand up on the mat. So bring one leg forward, push up. And I'm just going to adjust the screen so you can see me. As it is the solstice and that little flow was getting us ready, we're going to do 4 rounds of the sun salutation. And we want to try and use it as a moving meditation as well. So we really want to work with the breath. I think most of you have done this before, so I'll talk you through the first one and we'll try and do 3 more just with the breath. So come towards the front of your mat, have either your toes together or your legs apart. Whatever you're doing, try not to have the bottom out, try to draw it in and tailbone down. Engage your core and have your palms open. Take your first deep breath here. Now next time, inhale, bend the knees, swoop the arms up high. Exhale, fold forward. See if you can touch your toes or drop your head towards the mat. Inhale, send your right leg back. A runner's lunge. Push your heel back, lift your chest. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, like we just did, shift your weight forward. You can drop your knees as you exhale, lower down. Inhale, elbows in, lift your head. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, your right leg is coming forward this time, so you can take a big step or a few steps. Runner's lunge, lift the head. Breathe in. As you exhale, bring the left leg to the front. Then last inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms, open up the chest, and exhale back to the start. If it's too fast, just leave some bits out, and I'm going to do it with the breath now. If you can flow on your own, go ahead. You don't have to do the speed the same as me. Breathe in. Exhale. 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 2 more times. Find that pause. Last time, breathe in, lift your arms, exhale, fold down. Inhale, big step back, right leg, lift chest, exhale. Inhale to your plank, exhale, body down. Inhale to your cobra and exhale to your dog. Big step forward or find your runner's lunge. Exhale, both feet front and inhale, lift up. This time as your hands touch your heart, stay there. Close your eyes. Observe your heart. the sun sequence, so good for stretching and strengthening your body, building heat, honouring the sun. That on this day coming Sunday is the longest of the year. You could now bring your palms to face out by your sides. Close your eyes with your toes touching together. Tailbone in, core engaged. Take 2 deep breaths. Find that pause between the in and the out breath. Then relax. Imagine the warm sun heating your skin, making you smile. Then slowly blink your eyes and open up. Then take your legs a little wider. Bend the knees as you twist from side to side. After that structure and that sequence, let your body flow free. You don't have to copy me, just feel whatever your body feels like it needs to do to shake and open out. And then roll the shoulders, bend the knees. And we'll get ready for a little bit more heat. So I'm going to just bring the angle down so you can see me on this one. So like we just did, we'll find our way halfway through the sun salute. So breathe in, lift up. Exhale, fold down. Breathe in, right leg back. Exhale, left leg to downward dog. So we're going to go for a plank flow, and the options will always be you can go on your knees. So if you can, shift your weight forward and find your plank. For 4 breaths, we're taking a leg to the opposite side like this. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, swap legs, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, stay there in a plank. We're going to take it to a side plank to open up like the sunshine. So if you can, I'm not sure which way you are, but I'm going to lean onto the outside edge of my right foot. I'm going to bring my left foot in front of my body first of all and have my shoulder stacked above my right wrist. Then I'm going to turn and see if I can open up my left arm to the sky. If I know this is okay, you can stack your left leg on top of the right. See if you can hold for 2 breaths here. Then slowly roll back around, knees to floor, send the hips back. Take care of your wrists, do what you need to stretch them out, and then rest down to the floor. One more breath here. Then we try that again. I'm going to come the other way so I can still side plank towards your screen. So I'm finding my downward dog, walking my heels up and down. And then I'm going to find my plank. You can always bring the knees down if you need, but you might not get the leg across without lifting up. So try 4 breaths like this. Breathe in. As you exhale, take one leg across the side, out to the side, opposite side. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Then we're going to roll. This time I'm rolling onto the outside left leg. I can bring my right leg in front and then lift out my top right arm. If I can, I might stack the feet on top and see if I can hold for 2 breaths. Remember to feel that out breath. Feel that pause between the in and out, opening like a sunshine. And then exhale. Don't collapse. See if you can bring your hands to the mat. Bring your knees to the floor. Sway your hips back. Rest. After that effort, rest your body. Take a deep breath there. Listen to your wrists. Circle, shake, whatever you need. Then take one more breath. And then come up. So we're going to take a flow now as part of our warriors. So from our tabletop here, let's take a couple of cat-cows to realign. Exhale, inhale, close the eyes, find the breath again. Now we begin our flow, and I'll do it 4 times each leg, so you can maybe practice this in the week if you remember, or you can watch the video. Okay, so we start here at tabletop. Tuck the toes and lift to a downward dog. So the start of the flow, we're going to bring one leg forward. So I'm going to start with my left leg, but it doesn't matter which leg you start with. So I'm bringing my left leg forward and I'm coming up with my back foot on the floor and toes pointing forward. My front leg pointing out to the short edge of my mat. I'm in my warrior base and my arms come up like that. So here's our base start point. And this is how the flow starts. Breathe in, turn the palm up, reverse your warrior. Then come back to center, straighten the front leg and fold over, triangle. Then keep the front leg straight and reverse like a reverse triangle like this. Now here comes a tricky part. We're bending the front knee and we're going to take a twist. So my back foot is going to come up and I push my heel away. I'm going to turn to the back. If you can, your hand comes down and you lift your left arm up. Or if you need, you can rest on your thigh and take a twist like this. Then I face the front. My back foot, still off the floor. And I lift my arms up and open. Yes, sunshine. And then I come back to the start. So I turn my toes to point to the front and my back foot's back on the floor. I'm ready to flow again. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Fold over like triangle pose. Breathe in, reverse triangle. Front leg is nice and straight. Exhale, I'm going to take that twist. I'm coming up on my tippy toes, turning my hips to the front short edge, and I'm turning my body to the left and lifting my arm in the sky, or coming down like this. Then I'm inhaling, lifting my arms in a high lunge with arms wide, and then I turn my hips, plant my foot, I'm back to the start. Breathe in, exhale, breathe in, exhale, breathe in, reverse triangle, front leg straight, exhale, I'm taking the twist, coming up on my back foot and lifting my arm like this. Then I'm inhale, lifting up, arms go wide, and then I'm back to the start. Last time. Like the sunshine and rays flowing down to the earth, lifting, showing love to the sun, and exhale, nice little twist. So you can rest your arm like this and lift your arm like this or this. And then last big lift, open up wide, and then back to the start. Now both toes come and face forward. Maybe even the toes point in a little bit if you can. Hold this crease at the top of your thighs, and we're going to fold over towards the ground. Take it slow. First, take your chest parallel to the floor, lengthen your neck. Then as you exhale, start to fold down till you can feel your hands getting squeezed, then release. Let go. Maybe hold on to your elbows and make a figure of 8 with your body. Close your eyes, release the spine. Let all that effort of your warrior flows, relax, release. Then slowly curl up and bring your toes and feet in. Give a little shake out, a little wiggle. And we're going to try the other side. So I take my legs wide, and this time I'm turning my right foot out to the side and my left toes are pointing forwards. I'm bending my knee, trying to keep it in line with the ankle, and I start with my warrior 2 pose. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, reverse your warrior, stretch the right side. Exhale, straighten your front leg and tip down to your right side. Breathe in, front leg straight, lift up, curl over. And then exhale, here comes that twist. See if you can turn your back foot, heel off the floor. Bring your hand down if you can, and open up or rest on your leg. Then bring your hips square, body front, and lift up, open wide. And then we come back to the start, toes forward and out to the side. Breathe in, exhale, breathe in, pause, exhale. Breathe in, lift up, reverse warrior, triangle. Exhale, we come to the trickiest bit, the little twist. I say little like it's very easy, but it's not. So you can rest here, and then tricky bit, balance in with one back foot off the floor, back foot off the floor, not the whole foot, and then exhale back to the start. 2 more times. If you've got the hang of it now, flow on your own, even with eyes closed. Breathe in, curl, exhale, triangle. Breathe in, front leg straight, another reverse, open the side body, and then exhale, down to a twist. Inhale, we come up, high lunge, arms wide, and then back as we exhale to the start. One more time. Pause. Now you've got the hang of it, find that pause. Well done. Turn your toes to the front, bring them in a little bit and turn the toes maybe to point in. Hold that crease between your thigh and hips and then bend over. Before you come all the way down, push your hips back. Take your spine nice and long. Look at the floor. Take a breath there. As you exhale, fold over. Release the hands when they're squished. And this time, see if you can take your hands maybe to your calves or your thighs or your ankles, or maybe even your 2 peace fingers, first 2 fingers to the big toe. And we're aiming one day for our head to touch the floor. So you could always take your legs wider as well if you think you're about to make the floor. Or if you're a long way off, don't worry. Just imagine your head and crown are touching the floor. To do that, your neck must be lengthened and relaxed. You can't do it if your head is bunched at your shoulders. Relax the spine. Let gravity lengthen your neck. One more breath. Then slowly heel toe, heel toe, heel toe your legs in. And slowly curl up your spine and your head till you're back and straight on the mat. Well done. Balancing time. So a little rest from all the wide legs, and this you might always hold on to anything that's nearby if you need, but we're going to work on the balance, use the breath and work on our opposite sides. So remember, see if you can find that moment before the exhale, when the inhale is full, before you exhale. Focus on that and not the standing on one leg. So choose a side to start. I'm going to start with my left leg on the floor and my right leg off the floor. I'll do the opposite. Maybe I need to mirror you, sorry. I'll do the opposite. And then, so put your left foot on the floor, circle your right ankle, like we did for the wrists at the start. Okay, we're going to bring in the elbow and the knee towards the midline, and as we exhale, we're stretching out. So we're inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale. See how far you can take in a diagonal your leg and your arm, opposite sides. One more time. This time, as you exhale, can you hold it? Can you lift your other arm? Can you hold it? Can you tip a little more? Can you hold it? Can you take a breath there? And then exhale back to the start. Shake the legs. Okay, other side. Let's see which side is best. So placing the right foot on the floor and then circle the ankle and then start with that inhale, exhale. See how controlled you can do it. Maybe the elbow even does touch the knee. You stretch from the fingers to the toes and you bring it into close. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, really stretch, use your breath, focus on the breath and not the standing on one leg. One more time, dynamically, and then this time, hold it wide. See how much you can stretch out to the side, leg and arm. Take a breath, can you stretch more? Lift the other arm, hold it there, one more breath. And then exhale back to the start. Hopefully that's made some heat as we take our tree pose. So if you need to hold on to the side, get yourself ready. Otherwise, find your mountain pose. Take your foot, heel towards your ankle or foot towards on your calf. Or if this is in your practice and you can, bring your foot up to the thigh. Wherever you are, tailbone down, hands to the heart. If this is easy too, close the eye. Now we stand still on one leg. Look just ahead on the floor, find a spot. And now imagine you are that tree in the summer sunshine, feeling heat from the sun on the leaves. That's your skin. If you feel steady, you could open up the branches to receive, just like a tree, the beautiful solar energy. Turn the palms up, reach the arms up, stand beautifully still. Take 3 more breaths if you can. If the leg slips at all, just come back and try again. Find for the last breath how deep the inhale will go to get, receive, have and hold, and then exhale, let it go. Bring your arms down. Gently take your leg down and wiggle out the legs and feet. Now it's time for the other side. So see where your leg needs to be, at the ankle, at the calf, or maybe at the thigh. Wherever you are, tuck the tailbone down, bring the hands to the heart. If you can, whoops, close the eyes. If your tree doesn't get chopped down like me. And then stand like a tree in the garden or park, in the forest. Take the arms, if you can, up high. Feel them like branches opening to the beautiful high solar energy. Feel your palms receiving all the good, all the energy, what you need. Now take 2 more breaths. Really feel how deep. Pause before the exhale, then breathe. 1 more big breath. As you next exhale, bring down your arms, your branches, release your leg, stand up tall, breathe deep. Then the last standing pose today. I'm coming to the side so you can see what my bottom does, which is we're going to do the chair or fierce pose. So we sit like we're sitting in a chair, but we don't stick our bottom out like this in the air. We try to draw it in, tailbone down, and keep the chest high as well. You should feel it in the legs. Squeeze your core to keep still. We're going to try 2 rounds of the sun breath like this. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. When the palms touch, if they can, exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Now we're going to take that a little lower. So see if you can squat down. Some of you might not be able to do this because of your knees. So where we're going to is, if you can, here are your options. If you can, sit on the knees like this. We're trying to get the toes to tuck under so we can stretch out the feet. If this is no good and you can just sit on your heels, that's okay if that's possible. If you think you can, you could always try to balance with the knees off the floor and the toes still tucked under. We're going to try 2 rounds of sun breath, so you can try whatever option is okay for you. So if I do one like this, one like the knees on the floor. So breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, arms come up till the palms touch above your head, and then you exhale down. Now I'm going to do one with my knees on the floor, but my toes are still tucked under. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. Those that come to the class know I love this one in the winter, but don't forget it in the summer. It's really good to stretch your toes and your feet, and I know it hurts. And if it hurts, you're not doing it enough at home. So then you can release and... Oh, it was very hard today because the sun is our masculine energy, and we got lots of power and lots of heat, and hopefully these long days give you that energy. So you've worked very hard, and now we're starting to come down for more rest. So we're going to do one more flow on our backs, and if you get your blanket near you, we can go straight into our relax, which is a super total body relaxation. So you will deserve it after all that effort. It was very hard today. So we're going to come down onto our backs with our feet on the floor. So bring your whole body down. Doesn't that feel good? Feet on the floor, fairly close towards your hips, palms facing up. Close the eyes and relax. Now your spine is lengthened. Gravity's holding you here. Now you can return with little effort just to your breath. Close the eyes. Feel the air. Observe your spine. the head lengthened, the lower back supported, your posture perfect, no hunching or slouching. We're going to take a bridge flow to strengthen our hips and our knees, moving with the breath. Let's begin. When you next breathe in, put your hands, palms down on the floor, and breathe in and start to lift your hips so the spine comes off the floor. As you exhale, squeeze your pelvic floor and slowly lower your spine and hips to the ground. Again, breathe in, lift up, let your chest and your hips rise. Squeeze your pelvic floor as you lower your spine and hips to the ground. Again, with the breath, let it flow. Let your hips just move, guided by the breath. As you exhale, we return to the start. We're going to add an extra breath and some arms. Breathe in, lift the hips and send your arms overhead behind. Stay there as you exhale. Lift your hips a little higher. Inhale, can you stretch your arms back any more? And then as you exhale, return your arms, your spine, and your hips to the floor. Again, breathe in, arms go back, hips lift up off the mat. Relax your chin towards your chest, hips go higher as you exhale. Inhale, can you stretch your fingers back any more? And then exhale, lower slowly to the floor. We're going to add another breath. Breathe in, lift the hips, lift the arms way above your head. Exhale, hips go higher. As you next inhale, see if you can lift up one leg. Exhale, lower that leg to the floor. Inhale, lift the hips a bit more, and then exhale back down to your mat. One more time, other leg. Breathe in, lift up, arms go back, hips go high. Exhale, can you lift a little more? Your hips high in the sky. Inhale, lift the other leg, point the sole of the foot to the sky. Exhale, lower that leg and that foot. Inhale, hips go high. Exhale, lower, back, down. Hug the legs in, rock and roll a little side to side. And then we're going to take both legs over to your right. So let both knees rest on one side. See if you can do the right side first. Your arms go out at shoulder height and your head turns to the left. Now stay there. Close the eyes. Focus on your chest. The left side, the heart side is open to the sun and sky. Imagine as you lay there, the warming of the sun on your skin, the relaxing and the opening of your body on the floor. and the feeling of the air. Feel it from the chest and the ribs to the belly. And exhale, relax some more. Take 2 more breaths and focus on just that, the breath and nothing else. Then bring your head to the center. Bring your knees to the center too. Keep your arms out wide and let both legs go to the left side. Turn your head to the right and now close your eyes. Time for the right side to feel open.